Hi, my name is Joel Berman, the founder of Berman Design. We are architects, designers, and branding experts. This is Berman Blueprints. It's a series of interviews with our strategic partners, our clients, and other people who are very impactful on the community. And this series is important because if you own a small business and you need support and you need to understand what resources are available, these are the people that you should know.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joel. Why don't we get started? I'm very excited to interview you. My name is Basam, Mohamed Gonzalez with Berman Design, here today with our very own Joel Berman. How are you doing? And could you give us a little intro?
Hi, Basam. I'm doing just fine. So I'm Joel Berman. I'm an architect. I'm licensed in multiple states. Our focus is on adaptive reuse. So that's taking existing buildings and giving them new life and new function. We do restaurant and commercial kitchen design. We have restaurants that we've designed all over the country. We also design franchise system retail prototypes. So that's the prototype from which multi-unit businesses are designed from. It allows buildings and spaces to be designed and built much faster and more efficiently and more consistently with the same level of quality everywhere.
Nice. Very impressive. Very cool. And so then what would you say sets you apart from other architects?
We listen. We're friends with our clients and we really draw them out. And the other thing is we have deep process. So you can actually see what your space will look like well before it's built. We'll show you options in rendered 3D. And even before then, we'll show you options in hand-drawn 3D when we're trying to really understand your story and the basics of the design. And we use whatever tool is appropriate at whatever level. If it's hand drawing, it's hand drawing. If it's scanning the building and accurately recreating it, and having new designs in 3 dimensions with everything fleshed out, there's different tools for different processes, and we use the best of all tools, no matter if they're digital or manual.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's awesome. And then could you tell me about your firm's office environment?
So we have a physical office in Chicago, but most people work remotely. So every morning at 8 o'clock Central, we all get together on the same call, and we just very quickly go through what we did the day before, what we're doing today, and what types of labor issues are there. We also, every third Friday or so, just get together for an hour and play games because we need to socialize. We need to build rapport and build community. But we're all friends. We all know each other, and we're on video constantly. And we physically meet up over time also.
And so then can you also tell me, what advice do you have for small business owners and franchisors as you work with them quite often?
I would say be really careful that you work with others that understand who you are and that save you time and that are experts, and outsource the things that you don't have time for, that you don't have bandwidth, and find people to work with that you trust.
Awesome. And so then what are Berman Design's plans for the future?
That's a good question. I think our plans for the future are to continue to expand and help businesses across the country, to help design more franchise system prototypes. So to actually help franchisors realize a larger vision to simplify the process and to expand, but to do it with many more brands. It's also to have fun and to enjoy all of the people that we work with. It's to make connections and help people be successful and in a great mind frame.
That's fascinating. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And so then some people would say that you are a what they call river rat. Could you explain what that means?
I could. So it's a river rat. So my wife and I live on the Chicago River. I kayak incessantly. I row crew, I dragon boat race, and also I draw. So I freehand sketch while I'm on the river from different vantage points, sometimes from a kayak, sometimes from shore. And I like to document the river. On Sundays, everything is about the river.
Awesome. And I've heard that not only do you draw on the river, but you draw in airplanes. Can you tell me about that?
I do. So I fly I'm a frequent flyer. And during the pandemic, flying was stressful and people were unhappy. So I just started pulling out my sketchbook and I thought, if I draw, I will be happy. And so wherever I sit on the plane, I always draw the view. It helps me center. It helps me understand perspective better. And it's always a challenge, and it's something to look forward to.
That's really cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Berman, Mr. Joel Berman, for being here with me today. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Basam.
Bye now.